Is this the one that started it all? Is that fair to say?
Well, that's the name on the door.
Yeah, that's the name on
The
the
number
door.
one selling bourbon in the world.
That's amazing. Yeah, I've got a few of those through my belly. And Knob Creek, tell us about that one. That's the one you ran short supply on, right?
Yeah, Dad, he developed these small batch bourbons, and Knob Creek was one that he gave to me years ago because, I mean, we were on a long trip in Alaska promoting these products. And we had four bourbons in the collection. You got Knob Creek, Booker's, Baker's, and Basil Hayden.
Right.
Well, on the way up, at the time I was working in bottling, and his traveling compadre for this trip had a problem, family problem, and couldn't go. So I was a last minute fill-in. We're on the plane flying to Alaska. And he said, I'm going to save the company some money. He said, we're going to bunk together. I said, what?
What are you talking about?
I thought we were going to sleep in the same bed. He said, no. We'll get 2 beds, but we're going to stay in the same room. We'll save Beam some money. And he said, what we got to do when we go in these bars and restaurants, we have to get the bottles open. I said, what do you mean? He said, they're going to have the bottles there for us. If we don't get them open, the retailer will send them back to the distributor. If we get them open, they can't send them back.
Okay.
So we're going to order drinks. So that was no problem. We go into a restaurant. Dad would order Booker's. I would order Knob Creek. The Alaskan salesman would do Basil Hayden or Baker's. The other one would do the other bottle.
Okay.
So one night we were in Homer, Alaska. Dad had been watching me for about a week. And he said, how come? He'd had several Bookers that day. I'll just leave it at that. He's laying in bed. My bed folded down from the wall. To kind of give you an idea of this hotel room.
Oh, my.
And I'm writing a little trip report, how many accounts we visited, and blah, 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 blah. And he said, how come you ask for Knob Creek every time? I said, well, I like Knob Creek. He said, that's about right. He said, Knob Creek's for boys. Booker's is for men.
Oh,
you know, his Booker's bourbon was uncut, straight from the barrel, roughly 128 proof. Knob Creek was 100 proof, so he was giving me a grief. I was 27 years old. He was calling me a boy because I was only drinking 100 proof bourbon. He said, I'm going to give you Knob Creek. That's kind of more your style. So that kind of became my baby in Homer, Alaska. And
there you go.
over the years, it's done very, very well.
It's good stuff.
He accused me of not working too hard trying to sell his stuff. And it's just trying to sell my Knob Creek. But
now, how'd you name it? I was curious where the name came from.
It comes from where Abraham Lincoln was born.
Okay.
Down in LaRue County. If you go down towards Hodgenville,
All right.
where Abraham Lincoln's boyhood home
Got it.
is right on Knob Creek.